Yeah, it happens. We get these messages from people who have been with me since the 1980s, maybe the 1990s, perhaps early part of the century. Still love the old score phone style trends, and that's what we're going to do tonight for Thursday Night Football. Kansas City, Denver, UL-Lafayette, Arkansas State, UCLA, and Stanford. Why don't we get straight to it for Kansas City and Denver? The Chiefs are a 3-point favorite. And the juice varies. We see them as low as minus 104, but in some places as high as 115. So definitely visit offshoreinsiders.com. Check out the vetted sportsbooks. When people shop for lines, we always tell them, don't just look at the point spread. The juice is extremely important. In fact, usually more important. The total is pretty much 48.5 across the board. This game opened up Kansas City 5.5 with a total 50.5. You got 79% of bets and 76% of the money on the road favorites. Of course, the public generally does like road favorites. No surprise there. Probably a mild surprise. Public generally likes to bet the over, especially when they see the Kansas City Chiefs, although, of course, Mahomes has been in a little bit of a slump lately. But 64% of the public likes the under. 71% of the money also on the under. Now here are some spread trends. All records are against the spread. Kansas City has covered 5 straight in Denver. They're 6-1 overall in the series. The road team is 9-2 in the series. However, got the road favorite. The underdog has covered 7 out of the last 10. Kansas City is 14-4 to the AFC West. They're 0-4 on the road versus teams with a losing road record. Denver 10-2 on Thursday nights. 6-13 after allowing less than 15 points in the previous game. 3-7 overall. Kansas City has gone under 6-1 in Week 7, but they've gone over 10-4 overall. Denver has gone under 18-7 on grass. 10-1 they've gone under following a straight-up win. And the series has gone over at a 5-1-2 rate. In college football, and by the way, we'll take a look at college football in a moment. Joe Duffy's picks, we continue to roll 48-28 in the NFL since preseason. By the way, we've had one money line pick. That was Indianapolis getting plus 160 against Tennessee. That one, we're red hot in college football. Thursday Night Football over under the year one. Thursday Night Football game of the year goes tonight, plus a Thursday Night Football total. Also, you bet added rotation games, added rotation weeknight total of the year. You ought to see what else we got for this weekend at offshoreinsiders.com. Joe Duffy's picks. I win more than anyone else because I work harder and I've got better information. All right, Louisiana Lafayette and Arkansas State. Louisiana Lafayette, the 6.5-point road favorite, a total of 68. It opened up at UL Lafayette 5.5 and 65. Again, the public, even in college football, they love to bet those road favorites, and that they are. UL Lafayette, 61% of the tickets, 58% of the money, and that's, you might argue relatively low. They do like the over, though, but only by a small margin. Only 53% of the public liking the over, but 85% of the money, and some would say that would imply that there is a sharp play on the over. Now some trends. The Raging Cajuns of UL Lafayette have covered 4 straight on the road, 7-2 in the conference. They're 2-6 after getting less than 170 yards in their previous game. Arkansas State Red Wolves 43-20 in the conference, 4-10 after allowing more than 450 total yards in their previous game. They are 3-11 at home. The home team, in fact, has covered 5 straight. The Raging Cajuns are 8-3 in some series meetings. Now let's take a look at UCLA and Stanford. And Stanford is a 3.5-point favorite, a total of 49. Some places, though, you can get very low juice. I see minus 105 and minus 102 betting on the favorite. Stanford open up as an 8-point favorite and a total of 55. Now some ATS trends on that. UCLA 17-35 in the month of October, 1-5 following a double-digit home loss. Stanford 18-6 against teams with a losing record, and 1-5 following a spread win. Stanford is 16-5 in the series, including 5-1 at home in the series. Stanford is going under 46-21 in October. Well, if you're one of those many people say, look, I know that your other entities, they'll do kind of long form. They want to do like a radio talk show and whatever. I love this short form stuff. And I love the good old-fashioned trends, but we'll also give you all kinds of other information, injury reports, free picks, etc. Well, a couple of ways. Make sure you buy the picks at Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com. And look, quite frankly, we do listen to paying customers. A couple of our paying customers are the ones that said, I love those score phone style trends. But also, support our sponsor, mybookie.ag. Use the promo code Duffy or just click on the link at the offshoreinsiders.com homepage. You've got the biggest sign-up bonus in the industry at mybookie.ag.